Okay, hello everyone. Tonight we'll be looking through some these booster packs. Two of them is from the X and Y generation 6. And the second latest team from the Pokemon company. The Simon team up booster pack. And for those of you who are wondering why I've chosen to buy from two different generations, it's just because that while I was walking through cut shop today, chanced upon these booster packs. And recently I've been getting back into the habit, getting back into collecting Pokemon cards again. The last time I actually had any experience in opening Pokemon card booster packs was around perhaps 7 years ago. It's been really quite a long time since then, and just as a working adult, I finally have much more money to spend, much more disposable income. And without further ado, let's start. Not really unboxing, but let's just start, shall we? Sonics and Eevee, they look so cute together, no? And we'll start with this pack first. It's for you guys to use, for those of you who are playing the Pokemon TCG. Okay. It feels good, man. Pick up fresh cards. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, first off, we have Grass Energy. Okay. Pokemon Communication. Fluffy. If it's cold, it becomes fully charged with electricity. It still lights up. It fires hair that zaps on impact. Okay. Womanite. Womanite live in the seas of antiquity. Its fossils have been found bearing bite marks from Archeops, so apparently Archeops preyed on it. That's really sad, but that's just the law of nature, even in Pokemon. Okay, on this card is Sorrow. To protect themselves from danger, they hide their true identities by transforming into people and Pokemon. Psyduck. Using psychonesis gives it a headache, so it normally passes the time spacing out and doing as little as possible. Just like me. The second sentence, I would say so. Wow. And then Moga. Lastly, Gathering. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a Pokemon that has the Nazo attack. Reveal it and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Grills berries and bound Pokemon with electric shocks and makes a meal of them. It usually nests in the whole sculpting trees by picking pick. Next we have in water. Colorless, cost 1 colorless energy, deals 10 damage per attack. And I'm so sorry if I'm inconsistent, but yeah, the other few cards had quite a lot of words, if I would say so. Yeah, anyway, in many places there are folk tales of stardust falling into the ocean and becoming starrier. It's interesting. Okay, next up we have Bruciana. Okay, How in the Dark. It costs 1 colorless energy. Search your deck for up to 2 dark Pokemon. Review them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Its next attack is Bite. Costs 1 dark energy. Deals 10 damage. It has a very ferocious nature. Its acute sense of smell lets it chase a chosen prey without ever losing track. And for our reverse hollow, Alolan Executor. Paradise Draw. You may discard any number of cards from your hand. Then draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. His next attack is X-Splat. Costs 1 grass energy and 1 colorless energy. Deal 60 damage. It's the base multiplier, yeah. Discard any number execute from your hand. This attack does 60 damage for each card you discarded in this way. Executor is the pride of the Alolan people. Its image is carved into historical buildings and mirrors. Yeah, looks nice. Okay, and for our rare, we have Omastar. Looks pretty. The ability is Fossil Bind. As long as you have fewer Pokemon in play than your opponent, they can't play any item cards from their hand. Its attack is Bite. It costs 1 fighting energy and 1 colorless energy. Deal 60 damage per attack. Its heavy shell is thought to be the reason this ancient Pokemon died out. It's apparently a distant ancestor of Octillery. Looks good. So far the pulls have been, I wouldn't say fantastic, but I'm quite satisfied nonetheless. Yeah. Our next pack then will be cutting open. It's from XY Breakthrough. As you can see from the golden Zoroark. Cutting open this pack, you guys. This goes for you guys who are playing through the TCG online game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I actually made a mistake in order to leave it till the end. But since we've got it, wow. Wow. It's crazy. I'm really lucky. Okay, well, let's see if we aura spears, I guess. Oh, yes, looks so intimidating. His first attack is Shatter Shot. This attack does 30 damage times the amount of psychic energy attached to this Pokemon. Next attack is Damage Change. Switch all damage counters on this Pokemon with those on your opponent's active Pokemon. That's one hell of a crazy ability attack. Yeah. Sounds OP to me. Okay. Next we have Fracture. Sharp Fang costs 1 colorless energy. And it does 20 damage. The next attack is Dragon Slayer. Costs 1 fighting, 1 steel, 1 colorless energy. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Dragon type Pokemon, this attack does 40 more damage. Broken tusks will not grow back, so intelligently sharpens tusks on river necks after the end of a battle. Parallel City, the stadium. Choose which way this card faces before you play it. Any damage done by attacks from this side players leaf energy, fire energy is leaf, fire or water Pokemon is reduced by 20. Okay. Choose which way this card faces before you play it. This player can't have more than 3 bench Pokemon. Wow. Okay, our next card is Seeking. First attack is Soaking Horn. This Pokemon was healed during this turn. This attack does 80 more damage. Costs 1 water energy. Deals 10 damage. The next attack is costs 10 damage before the effect was activated. The next attack is Reckless Charge. Costs 1 colorless energy. Does 40 damage. This Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. It makes its nest by hollowing out boulders in streams with its horn. It defends its eggs with its life. Next Pokemon is Chespin. First move is Tree Climb. It costs 1 grass energy. Search your deck for a grass energy card. Review it and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterward. The next attack is Seed Bomb. Costs 1 colorless energy, 2 colorless energy, 1 grass energy, and does 30 damage. The quills on its head are usually soft. When you flexes them, the points become so hard and sharp that they can pierce rock. Yeah, just like the rattan cane my mom uses. Yeah, for those who understand that. In the past, Asian parents, for the viewers, I'm Asian. You can see from the color of my skin. Yeah. So, I don't really know why I said that. But yeah, it's very interesting with regards to the being hit by a rattan cane. Yeah, but it just brought to mind that image, and yeah, I'm that actually made me to be the person I am today. Yeah. Wow, so we've got another chestplate. Rush, heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. Next attack is Seed Bomb. Costs 1 Leaf Energy, 2 Colorless Energy. Yeah, and sorry. Yeah, those just costs 1 Colorless Energy. Such a thick shell of wood covers its head and back that even a direct hit from a truck wouldn't phase it. You sure about that, bro? Then again, as similar to main game titles, Pokédex entries are, I would say, somewhat fake. Not fake exactly, but blown out of proportion, you know. This one is Sorua. We actually drew Sorua earlier, if I remember correctly. Or not? Oh my god, so sorry. Okay, its first move is Whiny Voice. It costs 1 Dark Energy. Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into his or her deck. Second move is Dark Edge. Costs 1 Dark Energy and 1 Colorless Energy. It does 30 damage. And this energy attached to this Pokemon. To protect themselves from damage, they hide their true identities by transforming into people and Pokemon. Okay. I wish sometimes I could transform myself too. Yeah. Okay. The next Pokemon is Froakie. First move is Pound. Costs 1 Colorless Energy. Does 10 damage. It protects its skin by covering its body in delicate bubbles. Beneath its happy-go-lucky air, it keeps a watchful eye on its surroundings. Next one is Snover. The first move is Powder Snow. It costs 1 Water Energy. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. The second move is Double Smash. It costs 1 Water Energy and 2 Colorless Energy. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 30 damage times the number of hits. Alright, for the rare, for the reverse hollow, we've got a Gengar. Its first move is Sinister Frog. Costs 1 Psychic Energy. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Put 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Its next move is Creep Show. It costs 1 Psychic Energy and 1 Colorless Energy. If your opponent's active Pokemon has 3 or more damage counters on it, the Pokemon is knocked out. Looks like it reminds me of an optical illusion somehow. Yeah, yes, Gengar is a Pokemon that likes to attack from the shadows. I just feel like there's an aura around it, Yeah. Hiding in plain sight. Hiding in people's shadows at night. It absorbs their heat. The chill it causes makes the victim shudder, shake. Alright, so move on to our last pack. soaring skies. As you can see from the glade, it's punching through the sky uppercut. And for those who are playing the Pokemon TCG, yeah, this is for you guys. Right. So this time I'm going to make sure I don't mess up, I guess. I want to keep the best for last. Yeah, okay, so let's go through. The first card is Victini. The first move is me first. It costs 1 colorless energy. And just draw a card. Its next move is Side Bolt. Costs 1 fire energy and 1 colorless energy. Does 20 damage. Flip a coin. With heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. When it shows the infinite energy it creates, that being's entire body will be overflowing with power. Okay. Next card is Steven. Supporter card. Search your deck for a supporter card and a basic energy card. Review them and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterward. Not bad, not bad. Next card is Glade Spirit Link item card. Your turn does not end with the Pokemon this card is attached to. Becomes M Glade EX. Looks good. I don't know why, but it reminds me of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Plate. The one deck. Yeah. See this over here. Just reminds me of it. Okay, the next card is White Lens item card. Damage from the attacks of this Pokemon this card is attached to is affected by weakness and resistance for your opponent's benched Pokemon. Okay, not bad. Seems nice. Okay, next card is Holucha. Its first move is Tackle. Costs 1 fighting energy, does 10 damage. Its next move is Mid-Air Strike. It costs 3 colorless energy. Flip a coin. With heads, this attack does 40 more damage. Okay. This card is Pikachu. This looks a bit funky in this picture, I guess, but yeah, it looks like it's in the Kalos region. You can see the French influence from it. Yeah. Okay. First move is Tail Whip. Costs 1 colorless energy. Flip a coin. With heads, the defending Pokemon can attack during your opponent's next turn. Next move is Electro Ball. Costs 1 electric energy or lightning energy and 1 colorless energy and does 30 damage. Okay. Next card is Natu. Yes. The first move is Peck. It costs 1 colorless energy and does 10 damage. It usually forages for food on the ground, but may on rare occasions hop onto branches to peck at shoots. The next card is Inkay. Its first move is Rip Off. Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into his or her deck. its next move its next move is side beam. It costs 1 dark energy and 1 colorless energy. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. And it also does 20 damage. You can see a slightly better Melf. Reminds me of Melf from the anime. Actually, cartoon, I'll say. Yeah. The Pokemon. I take my words back. Pokemon anime, I guess. Yeah. Some people, myself, also speaking for me, I know there's a difference between the word anime and cartoon. Like most people have the thinking that for a series to be called an anime, it has to come from Japan, and its story plot is a bit convoluted at times, I guess. And like when you see a series, you know that you can call it an anime and not a cartoon. But as for myself, I actually, not to say I can't be bothered, but there's not much need to nitpick, I think. As long as we all appreciate anime or cartoon, I think it doesn't matter that much in the end, as long as we enjoy what we see. Yeah. It flashes the light radiating spots on its body, which drains its opponent's will to fight. It takes the opportunity to scuttle away and hide. Next card is Cascoon. Its first move is Poison Sting. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. It costs 1 grass energy. The next move is Iron Defense. It costs 2 colorless energy. Flip a coin. With heads, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn. Looks like a marshmallow being stretched apart. And finally, our last card is Shedinja. Okay, it's there. Its first move is Cursed Rain. It costs 1 grass energy. Put 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Next attack is Hopeless Scream. This attack does 50 damage. It costs His next attack is Hopeless Scream. It costs 1 colorless energy. This attack does 50 damage times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. And that's our last card for today. And that's for today. These are the cards that I've gotten so far. Reverse hollows and hollows. I think this is the best of the lot. Just look at it. Wow. Got to say, I found myself quite lucky in this aspect already, because I recently just got into this hobby, like what I've said at the start. Yeah, it's actually quite relaxing, to just finish a day of work and buy something that you like and enjoy at the end of the day. It just takes away some of the monotony of work. And thank you for accompanying me through this cutting open all these poster boxes. And I thank you so much for enduring through my stutters and my mistakes. As for myself, if there's any opportunity for other of my favorite ASMR artists to if I ever have an opportunity for them to look at this video, I would like to thank Blue Whispers ASMR for being the model, I would say, which I want to emulate too. I used to watch her Pokemon unboxing videos before going to sleep every night. I will repeat it sometimes, and it's not just Blue Whisper only, but there are multiple other SM artists that I am following and constantly watching. To say that to have a chance to do an ASMR video, I'm actually quite thankful, and I hope that in the future we might have more opportunities to carry on doing so. And if possible, put in the comments what you would like to see next, whether it be more Pokemon cards, or, I don't know, and maybe provide some feedback or criticism if you have any, because I'm not the most fluent speaker of English. I would say my family speaks both mainly Mandarin, which is spoken Chinese and English. Following that, I actually do speak and write some Thai, so if there are any Thai listeners, please put in the comments below what you might want to see next. And okay, สวัสดีครับท่านผู้ชมนะครับโอเคถ้าที่ผู้ชมยังอดทนไว้เสียงผมนะนี่เป็นช่วงสุดท้ายในคลิปนี้แล้วนะครับอยากบอกก่อนว่าผมเป็นคนต่างชาติแล้วจะฟังได้ชัดเจนว่าออกเสียงผมอาจจะไม่ค่อยถูกต้องแล้วขออภัยก่อนนะฮะเรื่องนี้ก็พูดจริงนี่เป็นคลิปนี้ผมอยากทดลองที่ความสามารถพูดภาษาด้วยนะก็จะเป็นแบบอยากพิสูจน์เองว่าผมก็พูดไทยได้อาจจะไม่คล่องเท่าไหร่แต่ว่ายังพูดได้นะครับขอให้นี่เป็นแรงบันดาลใจเพื่อสำหรับคนที่กำลังดูคลิปนี้อยู่เพราะว่าผมเรียนภาษาไทยประมาณ 1 ปีแล้วนะประมาณ1 ปีแล้วแล้วก็ไม่ว่ายังจำไม่ได้ทุกคำความทรงจำผมไม่ค่อยดีและผมเป็นเลื่อนแบบแฟนผมปอนแต่ว่าก็ผมอยากพิสูจน์ให้เองว่าก็พูดภาษาได้แล้วก็อยากที่ผู้ชมฟังอยู่เรื่องภาษาอังกฤษหรือภาษาญี่ปุ่นหรือภาษาอะไรที่คุณท่านกำลังเรียนอยู่ก็ขอให้มีที่มีแรงบันดาลใจและพลังและกำลังใจทำไม่ใช่ทำขอโทษคือพยายามพูดและปฏิบัติที่ความรู้นะฮะแล้วก็ถ้ายังฟังอยู่ยังฟังคลิปนี้อยู่แล้วก็ยังไม่เปลี่ยนวิดีโออื่นก็อยากบอกด้วยว่าคุณนะเนี่ยขอบใจหลายๆที่อดทนเสียงผมนะฮะที่เป็นแนวอดทนที่พูดแบบครึ่งกลางๆเรื่องราวและประวัติศาสตร์ทำไมผมเรียนภาษาไทยอยู่ก็มีหลายปัจจัยนะฮะแต่ว่าส่วนใหญ่คือแฟนผมนะแฟนผมเป็นปัจจัยหลักที่ผมอยากยิ่งขึ้นและพัฒนาภาษาผมเพื่อการสื่อสารและเข้าใจสังคมไทยด้วยจริงยังมีหลายธรรมเนียมหรือธรรมเนียมที่ผมยังไม่คุ้นและเข้าใจลึกซึ้งยังเป็นผิวเผินแต่ว่าก็ทุกวันที่ผ่านไปผมก็พยายามขึ้นความรู้และคุยกับคนไทยนะจะตอนนี้ก็เริ่มเพ้อเจ้อนิดนึงแต่ว่าพูดแบบอมคอมถ้าพูดตรงๆนะตอนนี้สมองผมก็แบบลอยอยู่ก็มีหลายสิ่งก็ผมอยากบอกนะอยากแบ่งประสบการณ์อะไรอย่างเนี้ยแต่ว่าก็จะเห็นก่อนนะที่ออกเสียงผมเป็นไหนบ้างก่อนแล้วผมจะกล้าทำคลิปถ่ายต่อไปแต่ว่าถ้าผู้ชมก็มีอิสระวิพากษ์วิจารณ์ออกเสียงผมในที่กระทำผมในคลิปนี้นะเพื่อก็ ช่วยวางแมนบอกมีอะไรที่คุณผู้ชมผมดีขึ้นนะก็แค่นี้ก่อนนะ